go live on YouTube. So now it's going live. That was all connected.
Testing, testing, testing. Good evening, everybody, and welcome here to McDonald Park. Geneva Redwings welcoming the Newark Pilots here in their season opener, or home opener, excuse me. New coach this year for the Red Wings, head coach Kyle French, and for the Pilots as well, head coach John Brown. Sorry for the late start here, everybody watching on the live stream on YouTube. We appreciate you all for tuning in tonight. Red Wings had quite a rough season last year and looking to turn things around under some new leadership. Starter today for the Red Wings will be Tyler Arno, sporting number 14. And the first three batters for the Pilots today will be the shortstop, Carlos Jara, the second baseman, Kyle Takahashi, and the third baseman, Jaden Pena. The starter will be Matthew D'Ottavio, who's also batting sixth today in the Pilots lineup. And we are nearly underway here at McDonald Park. Catcher's throwing down. Let's get ready, folks. So Jara is ready. Arno is ready. The righty deals. The first pitch outside. We are underway here in Geneva. There's a strike. A spinner in there for strike two. Count moves to 1-2 on the Pilots' leadoff man, Jara. Looking for the put-away pitch. Misses low. Count even 2-2. Two. Went with the breaking ball, missed upstairs. Count runs full. Arno's payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Jara down on strikes. So that'll bring up the second baseman for the Pilots, Kyle Takahashi. Middle infielder for Newark from California. Visiting New York for the summer to play here in the wonderful PGCBL. Takes the first pitch from Arno, called strike on the outside corner. And now a breaking ball paints that outside corner. Quickly 0-2 on Takahashi. And all the fans watching here on YouTube, just give me some reassurance there in the chat. Let me know you can hear and see everything cleanly and that you've got us here in Geneva. Arno's 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Takahashi can't catch up to the high heat. There's 2 away in the inning. So that brings up third baseman Jaden Pena. Arno has struck out the first 2 batters he has seen now and looks like he's settling into a rhythm. Went 3-2 on the leadoff man, and since then has only thrown strikes to my knowledge. And the announcer's jinx now 1-1. Just upstairs. 2-1. Went with the breaking ball, front door slider. Fooled Pena a bit, but he gets a piece of it. So the count evens at 2-2. Thanks to Ken Briggs there in the chat. We love to see Dylan Briggs has returned. Here's the 2-2. Missed upstairs. Count full. Second full count of the inning. Pena making Arno work. As I was saying, we love to see Dylan Briggs returning. Excellent defensive outfielder. He's in right field today for the Wings. The payoff pitch. Down looking. Pena stares at one, and Arno strikes out the side in the Red Wings home opener. Red Wings due up here in the bottom of the frame. zone. So here is J.C. Gamble leading things off in the home opener for the Red Wings. Gamble, the second baseman. First pitch fouled, slicing down the left field line. Called strike. 1-2 on the leadoff man, Gamble. Not happy with the call. Gamble currently attending Florence Darlington Tech from Selden, New York. The 1-2 pitch from D'Ottavio in play, and it's going to dunk in for a base hit. A leadoff single for Gamble, and the Red Wings in business. So here is Noah Company looking to keep the good vibes rolling for the Red Wings. And I was the broadcaster last year. I'm Jacob Rodriguez, if I haven't mentioned that already. And it was very tough for the Red Wings at home last year. They only had one victory last year, and were just about to scrape one away behind a complete game shutout from, I believe it was Ian Babby. And things got away from them with 2 outs to go in the top of the ninth. They ended up tying that game in extra innings and finished the season with only one win at home. So I don't believe we saw 3 strikeouts in a row at all last year, and let alone a leadoff single. Gamble takes off, pitch fouled back. Company in center field today. Company currently attending Eureka College from Leroy, Illinois. Called strike. Generous call on the outside corner. Count moves to 0-2. Company did not like the call, and he may have gripe. D'Ottavio checks the runner at first. Big lead for Gamble. Called strike 3 on the outside corner, right back to that spot. And D'Ottavio has his first strikeout of the day. That'll bring up John Mendola, first base. Checks on Gamble, narrowly in there, no slide. Gamble takes off, ball put in play, now through the gap on the left side. Gamble pops up, heading to third. Here's the throw, not in time. So now men on the corners with one away after Mendola's 1-out single advances Gamble to third. That brings up the cleanup man, the extra hitter, Aiden Quintero. Good start for the Red Wings, looking to cash in here in the bottom of the first in their home opener. Extra hitter Aiden Quintero has one man in scoring position and a man on first. First pitch misses to him outside. And if you're the Red Wings, you just want to get yourself on the board here in the first. After a scoreless top of the frame, Arno looks like he's got good command of the zone. Obviously, struck out the side. Just cash in on that run. A fly ball will be just fine. And the runner takes off, a delayed steal, caught the catcher off guard, and that brings Gamble home from third. So sloppy play from the Pilots allows the Red Wings to take an early 1-0 lead. And that takes plenty of pressure off of Quintero now, with the Red Wings already locking up a run. And even better for Quintero in a hitter's count, 2-0. Octavio's pitch is popped, foul, and out of play. Two balls, one strike on the Red Wings cleanup man. Company off a second. Breaking ball, front door, looked a bit high, called a strike. Count even, 2-2. Red Wings dugout chirping the umpire. Otavio's 2-2 pitch. Check swing, fouled back here. Still 2-2. Swing and a miss. Can't catch up to the heat on the outside corner. 2 away in the inning. So that brings up the catcher, Caden Coots, sporting number 19. 2 away in the inning. Company standing on second. For those of you who just joined us, the first two Red Wings base runners reached via the single. And Gamble basically stole home on a late throwdown from the catcher when Company took off on a delayed steal. Caught the Pilots defense sleeping. And now 1-2 on the Red Wings catcher. Otavio's 1-2 pitch just missed outside. The 2-2. Check swing. Below the zone. Count runs full. Otavio looking to avoid any further damage. The payoff. Line foul into the bullpen. Lined up the middle and through for a base hit. Company on his horse. Center fielder's throw looks to be perfect, but it's cut off. And an RBI single, 2-out knock gives the Red Wings a 2-0 lead. The juxtaposition that we've seen here in this first inning compared to previous seasons for the Red Wings is truly remarkable. Andrew Hossman, the Red Wings third baseman, looking to keep things going here. 2 outs in the inning, a man on first base, and a 2-0 lead for Geneva. Slide step dribbled to third baseman. Pena cuts it off, fires on the run in time to end the inning. But the Red Wings jump out to an early 2-0 lead. Back here at McDonough Park, Kyle Babkowski leading off as the cleanup man for the Pilots today, and also the catcher. Arno struck out the side in the bottom of the first. Hard hit ball down the right field line, giving chases Briggs, but he's got no play. It's into the bullpen. One pitch just below the zone. 2-1. Breaking ball painted on the outside corner to even the count at 2s. Babkowski steps out, settles himself. Arno's 2-2 pitch. Try to get him to expand, and the count runs full. Went with the fastball and missed below the zone. So the Pilots have their first base runner of the contest. So that brings up Aiden Davenport, Pilots left fielder today with a man on first, nobody out. Fly ball, sky high to right field. Briggs settles under it and one away. So here's the pitcher looking to get some runs back after he allowed two in the bottom of the first. Matthew D'Ottavio. That one is in there. Home plate umpire giving about a ball off of the corner to right-handed batters. Fastball right down the middle. The 1-2 pitch missed upstairs, 2-2. Babkowski off of first. Arno's 2-2 pitch. Great stop back there by our backstop. Caden Coots. Arno's payoff pitch. Popped up to shallow left field. 2 away. That'll bring up Nicholas Nelson getting his first ups of the day here with 2 outs and a man on first. This one popped up. Called off by the first baseman for the final out of the inning. So back Arno works around the leadoff walk. The Red Wings holding on to a 2-0 lead due up here in the bottom of the second. Back here in Geneva, Christopher Gonzalez leading things off, getting his first at bat here at home. Takes the first pitch low. Quickly 3-0. See if Gonzalez has the green light. And he does not. Swinging liner right up the middle. Nice try there by the shortstop, Jara. But a leadoff single, another leadoff base runner for the Red Wings. So that brings up Quinn Mahoney. A lot of lefties for the Red Wings, but also some good balance overall between righties and lefties. Big lead at first for Gonzalez. And he was gonna take off, but he's gotta go. This looks like it could be two, and it is. Quickly 2 outs. The leadoff single is stranded. Here is Quentin Beck. A little bit of bad luck there for Mahoney and for Gonzalez. Gonzalez hitting the ball hard and getting on base. And he was going on the play, which you never know, may have drawn the second baseman, Takahashi, over to the base. And that ball could have gotten through for Mahoney. But instead, there's 2 outs on the board, nobody on base, and Beckwith getting his first ups here at home. Two balls and a strike, the count. Fastball caught a lot of plate. 2 balls, 2 strikes to the 9-hole hitter. Wave and a miss. And he caught it on the fly. Won't throw down to first. That'll end the inning. Red Wings go scoreless in the bottom of the second. It is 2-0 Geneva going to the third. Here's Berlin Haley getting his first ups of the day for the Pilots. First pitch swinging, fouled back. Called strike. Generous on the outside corner. Further than I've seen him call so far in the contest. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. Arno's pitch, wave and a miss. Picks up his 4th strikeout. Brings up the lefty Michael DeRosa playing right field today for the Pilots. There's a strike. 1-1. Two balls and a strike on DeRosa. Popped up behind home plate. Arno giving chase. There's going to be no play for the Red Wings. Catcher Caden Coots gave it a shot, but I believe it was out of play. I couldn't quite see it up here. Vision's blocked by the rest of the broadcast booth. 2-2 on the hitter DeRosa. The righty kicks and deals. This one is sliced into left center field. And tracking it down out there is Company for the second out. Lucas Orlovitz, his first ups of the day, swings and misses at a breaking ball. First pitch to him. Way high. Coots didn't even give it a shot on that one. Two one. Breaking ball below the zone. Now 3-1. Misses up and in. A 5-pitch walk, and the Pilots have a 2-out base runner. Back to the top of the lineup for them. Here's Jara. Pilots still hitless today. They have had 2 base runners reach via the walk. Wave and a miss. Good breaking ball. Got him out in front. Right back to the breaking ball. Again, Jara out in front. Count 1-2 to the Pilots leadoff man. Marno gets on the same page as his catcher, Coots, looking for his 5th punchy of the contest. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Tag applied. And he does pick up his 5th strikeout. Went right back to the well. Jara swings and misses at 3 breaking balls. And the side is retired. Geneva due up here in the bottom of the 3rd. So here's Dylan Briggs. His first ups here at Geneva on the season. First pitch takes it. Low end outside, 1-0. Clips the bottom of the zone, 1-1. Hits off the knob of the bat, but they're going to say hit his elbow guard, I believe. So Briggs hit by a pitch. Leadoff man aboard for the 3rd inning in a row for the Red Wings. And they're back to the top of the order. So here's J.C. Gamble. Singled in his first at bat, came around to score. Briggs has some speed off first now. And he takes off. Gamble swinging and miss. The throw down is not in time. A stolen base for Briggs. Good throw back there by the backstop for the Pilots. Babkowski just a bit late. Briggs got a great jump on that. 0-1 on the batter, Gamble. Slicing foul out of play into the visiting bullpen. 1 ball, 2 strikes on the Red Wings leadoff batter. Two pitch to Gamble is popped up to shallow left field. And it's going to drop in for a base hit. Shortstop, left fielder collided. Briggs is rounding third. Here's the throw. Not in time. Another run comes across. And I believe that should be scored as a double for Gamble. And you can only hope that the shortstop and the left fielder on the play, Jara and Davenport, respectively, are okay, as head coach for the Pilots comes out to check on Davenport. He got the worst of it. Company 1-for-1 on the day as well. Singled in his first at bat. Brought in a run. Gamble dancing off second. And he'll take off. Good pitch to throw on, but great speed there by Gamble, who picks up a stolen base. Now man on third with nobody out. 1-1 the count, as the pitch was a ball to Company at the plate. Lines into left field. Another RBI single for Noah Company. 2 for 2 on the day. Scores Gamble It's 4-0 Red Wings. Company taking off. The Red Wings must have something on the Pilot's catcher. Don't believe in his arm or a slow pop time, something. They are running all over the Pilots in the early going. Another big lead for Company off a second now. Two and 0 fastball count here for Mendola. Gets a fastball and fouls it out of play. The 2-1. Lined up the middle and through for a base hit. Company on his horse. The throw is late and now taking off for second. Swim move in there safely. A crafty slide by Mendola to take an extra base on the RBI single. 5-0 Geneva Red Wings. Yeah. Again, nice slide there by Mendola, taking the extra base. Ground ball through the hole between third and short. Runners on the corners. Still nobody out. Here is Caden Coots, his second at bat of the day. Runners on the corners, nobody out. D'Ottavio going to have to get out of this one himself. This one popped in the air. Runner hung up in between second and first, and he's going to be doubled up. Could not find the ball over there off of first base. That was Quintero who was doubled off. So D'Ottavio got exactly what he needed. Man still on third now. Bringing up Hoff. Third baseman Andrew Hausman. Mendola standing on third. Red Wings scratched across 3 runs here in the bottom of the third. Two and 0 to Hausman. Foul tip, 2 and 1. Called strike, count even at 2 and 2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. D'Ottavio rocks and deals. Misses outside, count full. The payoff. Fly ball, right field. It'll hang up out there for DeRosa and end the inning. But the Red Wings score 3. They lead 5-0 after 3. Please direct your attention to the first base line as our kids run the bases. Back here in Geneva, New York, Kyle Takahashi leading off the top of the fourth for the Newark Pilots. Takes a first pitch strike from Tyler Arno, who has 5 strikeouts through his first 3 innings of scoreless work. Takahashi quickly behind 0-2. The 0-2 pitch got a piece of it and hit off of the catcher of the Red Wings. Takahashi, classy, checks on our backstop. Coots, still 0-2. Arno's 0-2. Swing and a miss. Takahashi down on strikes. Couldn't catch up to the high heat. Arno picks up his 6th strikeout of the day. That brings up Jaden Pena, batting 3, playing third base for the Pilots. Sadie Califf, I see you in the chat asking for a lineup available today. Unfortunately, our statistician is not able to make it, so we don't have live stats available, and therefore the lineup is not posted anywhere. Any questions you may have, please drop it in the chat. I can do it. I'll do my best for you. Got under it. This one could be trouble, and it is. It's going to dunk in front of the left fielder for a base hit. Mahoney couldn't quite get there, and Gonzalez was backtracking. So a tough play for him. 1 out single for the Pilot. First hit of the day for the Pilots. Bloop single to left center field. Checks on Pena at first, back in plenty of time. Oh, 1 pitch skied to right field. Briggs down the right field line, makes the play in foul ground. Pena has to retreat 2 away in the inning. Nice play by Briggs. Got a great jump on that ball. Here's Aiden Davenport, a man on first, 2 away in the inning. Arno misses up and in. Checks on Pena. That one a little closer that time. Still back in safely. The 1-0. Check swing. Did not go around. 2-0. Drops in a breaking ball there. Went to Old Reliable. 2-1. He has had that breaking ball working so far in this one. Rolls over one at first. Can of corn. And it'll end the inning. 5-0 Red Wings heading to the bottom of the fourth. Here is Chris Gonzalez facing off against D'Ottavio once again. This one grounded to short. Played on a 2-hop. Throws across the diamond in time. 1 pitch, 1 out for D'Ottavio. Two-zero pitch popped up in foul ground. Pena gives it a look, but it's well out of play. Got the fastball on 2-0. Couldn't do much with it. D'Ottavio's 2-1 pitch. Slider. Right on the outside corner. Count even 2-2. 2-2 pitch. Rolled to second. Takahashi fields and fires 2 away. Here's Quentin Beckwith. First pitch swinging, fouled it back here. Beckwith currently playing at St. John Fisher University, my alma mater, and from Sisney, New York. Now behind 1-2. Beckwith DHing today out of the 9-hole. Briggs stands on deck. Called strike 3. Beckwith down on strikes to end the inning. 5-0 Red Wings as we're through 4. So here's D'Ottavio getting his second ups of the day. Again, D'Ottavio, the starting pitcher, still currently in the game for the Pilots. Oh, just missed outside. That's a pitch that's been called for much of the contest. Not biting from the home plate umpire. Tyler Arno gives a smile into home plate. Count runs to 3-0 on D'Ottavio, leading off in the top of the 5th for the Pilots. Three-zero pitch, fastball in there for a strike. Arno's 3-1. Wave and a miss. Hefty hack. Behind on the fastball. The count runs full. Arno looking to come back all the way from down 3-0. Fouled away and out of play. Hopefully that didn't hit my car in the parking lot. So we'll do it again on 3-2. Righty kicks and deals. High fly ball. Deep left field. Ranging back a step in front of the warning track is Mahoney to retire D'Ottavio. One away. And that's a great job there by Arno, working his way back in the count all the way from down 3-0. Don't want to walk the leadoff man holding on to a 5-0 lead. Just go right at him. Let your defense do their job behind you. They've done a nice job here so far in the early going. He's got 6 strikeouts on the day. Go right at batters. They're not seeing you well. Great front door breaking ball. Catches Nelson off guard. 1-1 the count. Fooled him again. Nelson completely ducking out of the way. The pitch was much closer than you could have imagined. Three balls, one strike to Nelson. Another front door breaking ball on the inside corner. Count full. Another full count for Arno. The payoff. Way out in front. 3 fielders converging. Nobody's going to get there. It falls in foul ground. At bat continues for Nelson. Gonzalez really had a beat on that one, but if it was anybody's plays, it was Houseman. Nelson also playing at St. John Fisher collegiately. Payoff pitch once more. Out in front of the breaking ball, but able to catch a piece of it and stay alive. Three-two missed outside. Great take by Nelson and a great at-bat. Works a walk with 1 out. Passes the baton. Brings up Brolin Haley. First pitch strike to Haley. Arno's been so good at that all day long, getting ahead of batters. Like to see him getting back to his roots. Just missed below the zone. 1-1. Nelson faked the steal over there at first. Missed behind the batter. Gets all the way to the backstop. Coots able to get it. Time is out now for Coots to tie his shoe. 2-1 on the batter, Haley. Man on second, one out. I believe this is the first time that a man has been in scoring position for the Pilots so far. Coots may have framed that one out of the zone. 3 balls and a strike on Haley. Line up the middle and through for a base hit. There is going to be a play at the plate. The center fielder's throw is up the line and not in time. Coots throw down to second, not in time. So he takes the extra base, does Haley on the RBI single. And Pilots on the board. 5-1 Geneva. I believe head coach Kyle French just going to go out and chat with Arno. It is also early in the season, so pitch count has to be up there. He's through 4 1/3 innings of work, 3 walks, 2 hits, 1 run, a man on second base right now. Just allowed his first run of the day, just the second hit of the contest for Arno. I think this is just some good old-fashioned stalling from the Red Wings. Arno's going to stay in there. Pilots able to cash in on their first opportunity with a man in scoring position. And again, so right back to the center fielder. See if he's got it right that time. Oh, cut off there by the first baseman. There may have been a play. But regardless, back-to-back RBI knocks makes the score 5-2 Geneva. Still 1 out in the inning for Arno. Still dealing strikes. Pilots beginning to hit the ball hard. Runner takes off from first. Coots' throw down is on the money, but just late. A stolen base for DeRosa. Another man in scoring position for Newark.
First time you've heard the Pilots dugout chirping at all contest long. Before it was looking bleak. 5-0 was the score there for a while. And the runner takes off, swing and a miss. Coates bobbled the ball on the transfer. Two and two on the batter, Orlovitz. Carlos Jara, the leadoff hitter for Newark, stands on deck. Arno's pitch is popped up. Right side. Who's going to get it? It'll be the second baseman, J.C. Gamble. Now the ball is free. The throw came into home, but Arno able to scoop it up and hold the runner at third. 2 away in the inning. Top of the lineup for the Pilots. Wave and a miss on 2-0. Gave him a breaking ball. Pilots chipping away at the lead. They've scored 2 here in the top of the 5th. Man on third looking to cash in on that. And they've got the right part of the order up. Arno really running after it. First baseman for the Red Wings, able to track it down. Nice job there, covering a lot of ground. Did John Mendola to end any further damage for the Red Wings. But the Pilots put up 2. The score, 5-2. Pilots due up in the bottom of the 5th. Here's Dylan Briggs, his second ups of the day. Gamble waiting on deck, representing the top of the lineup. Briggs walked and came around to score in his first at bat. Fouled into the seats down the right field line. One ball, two strikes on Briggs. D'Ottavio's 1-2 pitch. Grounded to short. Hot shot can't be handled over there at shortstop for Jara. So Briggs will reach the leadoff man aboard for the Red Wings. Top of the lineup coming up. Here's J.C. Gamble, who's got a multi-hit game already. 2 for 2 on the day. Briggs had a stolen base last time on the base paths. D'Ottavio clearly worried about him as he checks on him. Red Wings looking to respond as the Pilots put up a couple runs. Their first of the day in the top of the frame. Gamble under this one sends the center fielder back, way back. And an awkward catch, awkward route. Briggs able to retreat back to first. Gamble puts some good wood on it, but Nelson in center able to track it down for the first out. One away, Dylan Briggs off of first. Noah Company up to the dish for his third at bat of the day. He's also 2 for 2 today. Checks on Briggs at first, does D'Ottavio. Now into his fifth inning of work. Through 4 1/3. 9 hits allowed, 5 runs have scored. Briggs takes off, swinging, popped up. Pena handles it at third. Good job by Briggs getting back. Unfortunate because it looked like he had that base stolen. Regardless, it'll bring up John Mendola for the Wings. Ball came all the way up here, nearly hit the camera, and it allows Briggs to head to second. One ball and one strike on Mendola. Briggs off a second. Called strike. Clipped the outside corner. This one lined into left center field. Nelson drifts over, and he'll put it away to end the inning. The Red Wings strand the leadoff walk by Dylan Briggs. And the score after 5, Geneva 5, Newark 2. A pinch hitter for the Pilots. Lines it into left center field. Nice play out there for the first out by Mahoney. And a new pitcher for the Red Wings, Max Lipkin, the lefty, in relief of Tyler Arno, who threw 5 innings of 2-run ball on 3 hits. First pitch swinging, fouled back and out of play. I would love to give you guys the on the broadcast listening in the names of these players that are being pinch hit for, as number 30 for Newark lines one up the middle. He's got a base hit. Man aboard for Newark. Now number 24 in the game for Newark. There's a strike from Lipkin. 2-1 the count. 2-1 drops in there for a strike. Count even at 2-2. The 2-2. Blooped. Nice play over there at third. Houseman ranged back just in the nick of time, got there before it dropped in. 2 away in the inning. Pilots going to the bench. Another new hitter in there. Two balls, one strike, the count. Lipkin looking to throw up a zero in his first inning of work in relief of Arnaud. A 3-1. Missed upstairs, walked him on 5 pitches. Men on first and second for the Pilots. And that will bring up Matthew D'Ottavio. So amongst the many substitutions the Pilots have been making, D'Ottavio, seemingly one of the standalones. Time is out. Coots. I'm sorry. Coots and Lipkin getting on the same page. Two and 0 on Diotavio. Now 2-1 as it clips the top of the zone. Batter calls. Two balls, two strikes on Diotavio. Lipkin looking to work out of trouble without allowing a run. Pilots scratched two across the board in the previous inning. The 2-2 pitch from Lipkin. Misses inside. Count full. Lipkin's payoff pitch is fouled into the home bullpen. We'll do it again on 3-2. The runners will be released. The pitch. Wrapped foul. Still 3-2 on Diotavio. Putting up a fight here in the top of the sixth. The 3-2 once more. Misses outside. Lost him. Diotavio works a great at bat. And it loads the bases. Another pinch hitter for the Pilots. Roster information not available. I cannot help you guys out on the name of the player. Number 14 for Newark. This is Newark. Was 0-1, now 0-2. Lipkin working ahead. Exactly what you want to do when you've got the bases loaded. There is nowhere to put this batter. Miss all Lipkin's doing. The 0-2. Missed outside 1-2. Count even 2-2. Two balls, two strikes, two outs, bases loaded. Lipkin's pitch missed upstairs. 3-2. Nowhere to put the batter. Play to any base. Lipkin comes set. The lefty deals. Missed low. Walked home a run. Newark within two. Bases still loaded. Some action out there in the bullpen. Another pinch hitter for the Pilots. Still two outs. This one dribbled foul off the mound comes Lipkin. First baseman not in time. A run comes home to score. Not sure what the first baseman Mendola was doing. Clearly Lipkin was making a play on the ball. So now it's a one-run game here in the top of the sixth. Pilots have scored two so far in the inning. Not Lipkin's fault at all, and he might have been out at first. I think the field umpire got that one wrong. Another substitution for the Pilots. They've completely emptied their bench nearly. Bases still loaded. Two outs. All this coming with two outs. There's a strike from Lipkin. Two and one the count. Now 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, bases loaded, 2 runs across in the inning. Lipkins pitch missed, and it gets by Coots behind the dish. And we are tied up at 5 here in the 6th. And I'm going to say that's a pass ball. That was certainly handleable for Coots behind the dish. And the count is full. First base now open. Tie ball game. Substitutions for the Pilots seemingly working on all accounts. The payoff. The payoff once more. Fouled back. Staying alive. Missed upstairs. Another walk for Lipkin. Bases loaded once again. Another substitution. And they are going to make a call to the bullpen. Folks at home, had to plug in my laptop here. Tommy Sheets is the pitcher. He just hit the first batter, Kyung So Min, to walk in a run. The score now 6-5. Newark takes the lead for the first time today. Just give me a second. Bear with me here as I get everything set back up. Sorry about that, folks. Shouldn't have problems for the rest of the game. Nightmare inning here for the Red Wings. Base is still loaded, 2 outs. Tapped out in front of the mound. Sheets, sidearm fire. Nice play over there at first. He stayed on the base. Did Mandola. And all of a sudden, the Pilots, after putting up 4 here in the top of the 6th, take the lead and are leading 6-5 over Geneva in the Red Wings home opener. Still a lot of time to go. Red Wings have 12 outs to work with. We'll be right back. The Red Wings due up in the bottom of the frame. Liam Wagner in relief for the Pilots. First pitch to Quintero, the cleanup man today, also the extra hitter, is high for ball 1. Popped up, out of play. Wrapped foul down the third base line. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Quintero. Wave and a miss. Slowed down his bat on the breaking ball. Quintero down on strikes. Wagner strikes out the first batter he sees. 1 away. Cuts, takes outside. Two and 0 to Cuts. Pop foul. It'll reach the seats. Wagner working quickly. This one lined sharply into center field, and it's going to be misplayed out there in center field. Goes all the way to the wall. Cuts. Motoring for third. He's going to be held up. So a big mistake out there in center field by the Pilots. A 1-out 3-bagger for Cuts. Red Wings in business. So here's Houseman. Infield drawn in for the Pilots. First pitch swinging, foul back here. 0-1. Wave and a miss. 0-2. Wagner's 0-2 pitch. Called strike 3 on the outside corner. 2 away in the inning. So the sac fly now taken away. That it's 2 outs. Gonzalez up to the dish, the shortstop for the Red Wings, looking to tie this game back up, this time at 6. This one hit hard and deep out to left field, and it's going to hang up with just enough time for the left fielder to make a play on it and end the threat. So the error, nothing comes of it. 6-5 Pilots through 6 innings. Mm-hmm. Here's Jonathan Rodriguez pinch hitting. First one is blooped into left field. A base hit. Lead off here in the top of the seventh for Rodriguez. So here's Connor Wright, leadoff man on first. Rodriguez, a big lead off of first. A wave and a miss on the breaking ball. 1-1. Fooled Wright. Checks on Rodriguez. Back safely. Rodriguez takes off. Broken bat and into center field. Rodriguez tracked it the whole time, able to take the extra base and go to third. So broken bat single for Wright. Man on the corners, nobody out against Tommy Sheets. Here's Sam Heinz for the Pilots. Swing and a miss, tipped into the glove. Runner takes off from first. No throw from Cuts. Two men in scoring position, nobody out. Strike on the pitch, so 0-2 on the batter, Heinz. Infield in for the Red Wings. Got to cut down the run. This one lined into right center field. It'll drop in for a base hit. One run scores. Here's the throw. Here's the play. A strike at home. Cuts down right. What a throw out there in center field. Noah Company saves a run, but the Pilots score one more, 7-5. One out in the inning. And here comes head coach Kyle Fresh. Looks like they're going to make a call to the bullpen. Sheets' day is done. Responsible for the runner on base. And I'll get you the name of that pitcher as soon as it's available to us. We will be right back here at McDonald Park. Tommy Litsky. Is that his name? Josh. Josh Litsky, excuse me, the pitcher in relief of Tommy Sheets. This one popped up just outside the outfield grass. Easy play for our second baseman, Gamble, 2 away in the inning. Red Wings have not scored since the bottom of the third when they put up 3 runs against the batter now, D'Ottavio. Two and 0 on the batter, D'Ottavio. This one off the inside of the bat. Another easy one for Gamble. So Litsky comes in and strands the runner at second, induces 2 pop-ups to end the threat. Red Wings trailing by 2. Pilots lead 7-5. Quinn Mahoney pops one up towards the Pilots' dugout. It's into the seats. Pilots led 5-0 through 4 innings until the starter Arnaud for the Red Wings started to struggle a bit, but eventually came out after 4 2/3 of work, gave up 2 runs, I believe, and the bullpen has struggled so far for the Red Wings since then. The Pilots have put up 2, 4, and 1 in their last 3 frames. That gives them a 7-5 lead. Red Wings have not scored since the third when they put up 3. Thank you. Coots, yes. My apologies. That will be correct from here on out, Julie, in the chat. Leadoff man aboard for the Red Wings. Mahoney works the walk. Grant Ingram pinch hitting for the DH, Quentin Beckwith. Two and 0 to Ingram. Two zero. Missed upstairs, 3 and 0. Wagner struggling with command here in the bottom of the 7th in his second inning of work. And he missed upstairs on 3 and 0. No generous call. First 2 batters for the Red Wings here in the bottom of the 7th have been walked aboard. That brings up Dylan Briggs. Two men on for Dylan Briggs. A walk and a run scored for the right fielder for the Red Wings today. Sun beginning to set out there in left center field. Two and 0 on Briggs. Wagner has really lost the strike zone. That's 6 straight balls. Called strike. Briggs doesn't like it. Ground ball up the middle. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first. Not in time. Fielder's choice. The runner moves up to first. Men on the corners with 1 out. Back to the top of the order. Here's J.C. Gamble, who's having a great day at the dish. So here's Gamble once again. Already has a multi-hit day. Really delayed throw on the delayed steal from Briggs. Again, that's the second time he's done that today. So 2 men in scoring position. The tying runs in scoring position for Gamble. Lined into right field for a base hit. 1 run scores. Briggs rounding third. He'll come home and score. It's the third hit of the day for JC Gamble. It scores 2 and ties things up at 7. Man, if JC Gamble's going to hit like this all year as he takes off to steal second in there with plenty of time, another stolen base. As I was saying, before the speedster so rudely interrupted, if he's going to hit like that out of leadoff position for the Wings this year, then they're going to be in good shape. It's a welcome sign that they've scored 7 runs on 10 hits here at home. Fouled away and out of play. JC takes off for third. Here's the throw. Not in time. Another stolen base for Gamble. Now he's on third with just 1 out. The pitch was a ball. 2-1 the count on Company. Infield now in for the Pilots. Wagner's 2-1 pitch is line over the reaching try of the shortstop and into center field. The Red Wings take an 8-7 lead. A 3-hit day for Company as well. So the 1 and 2 hitters for the Red Wings having a day. Wagner checks on the runner at first. Back safely was Company. Here's Mendola, man on first, 1 out. Red Wings have taken the lead back. And here goes Company. Has a good jump. It's a great throw. And he's gunned down. Great throw back there from the backstop. Sam Heinz subbed into the game. 2 outs in the inning. Company trying to plead his case. He went with the swim move again. Nice play on the backhand there over at first. And it'll end the inning. But the Red Wings score 3, finally respond to the Pilots, and take an 8-7 lead into the 8th. Here's Litsky in for his second inning of work. Very high arm slot for the right-hander. I was telling the rest of the crew here in the press box in between innings that this kid throws gas. It's all about harnessing it into the strike zone, though. 2-0 with a count. Josh Litsky is currently pitching. Sadie, I can get you that information when we get to the bottom of the frame. And there's a strike on 3-0 from Litsky. The 3-1. High fly ball. Center field. Company is under it. One away. Here is Will Webster facing off against Litsky for the first time. Wave and a miss. 0-1. The 1-1. Can't catch up to the Heat. 1-2. Litsky's 1-2. High and outside. 2-2. The righty rocks and deals. Swing and a miss. Ring up a strikeout for Litsky. 2 away in the inning. So here's Justin Dandino for what I believe is the first time today for the Pilots. Swing and a miss. Tipped into the glove of Coots. Litsky, a long stare on 0-2. The pitch. Missed outside and up. 1-2. called. Strike three on the outside corner. Maybe a generous call, but Litsky likes it nonetheless. Two strikeouts here in the top of the eighth. Litsky fires up a zero. He's through 1 2/3 of scoreless pitching. Red Wings holding on to an 8-7 lead as we go to the bottom of the eighth. Quintero steps in for another AB, swings and misses at the first pitch fastball. Geneva holding on to a narrow 1-run lead. Quintero quickly down 0-2. Swing and a miss. Quintero down on 3 pitches for the first out. Check swing from Coots. Did he go? No, he did not, says the first base umpire. Off the inside of the bat, a slow dribbler, going to be a tough play. Flips it with the glove. Nice play by Jonathan Rodriguez at second for the second out. Houseman cue shot off the end of the bat. Ends up in foul ground. Wagner going to use that same ball. 0-1 on Houseman. Wrapped to third base. And it'll end the inning. Nice play over there by Wright. Routine. And going to the ninth. The Red Wings lead 8-7. The Pilots down to their final 3 outs. Hyung So Min steps in and takes a strike from Litsky, who's out there already through an inning and 2/3 of work, and he throws heat. He's been able to find the strike zone and stay there consistently. Last 3 outs for the Pilots, who trail by 1. Just missed upstairs, 1-1 the count. Swing and a miss. Couldn't catch up to the high heat. 1-2 the count on Min. The 1-2 from Litsky. Missed upstairs, 2-2. Litsky's 2-2 pitch. Upstairs, count runs full on Kyung So Min. The payoff. Swing and a miss. Min down on strikes on the fastball. 1 away in the inning. So here's Miles Castillo for the Pilots. Nasty changeup from Litsky. Had a lot of arm side movement. Castillo way out in front. 0-1. Swing and a miss. 1-2 on Castillo. Litsky's 1-2 pitch. Just missed. Not sure where that one was. 2-2. Coots wondering that same thing back there, asking home plate umpire. Righty, rocks and deals. Swing and a miss on the fastball. Second strikeout of the inning. On the high heat, 2 away in the inning. Pilots down to their final out. Rodriguez got a knock in his first at bat. He was a pinch hitter earlier in the game. Rodriguez wanted time, wasn't afforded it from the home plate umpire. Probably happy he wasn't so. He is up 1-0 right now in the count. I said that. Now Rodriguez granted time. Laid on the fastball, fouled down the right field line, way out of play. 1-1 the count to Rodriguez. I believe he's going to call a strike on him. And now there's going to be a little bit of an issue from head coach John Brown. So a violation called there by the home plate umpire, I believe. And now first base umpire and the home plate umpire are going to confer about this. So the call will stand. It is a strike on the violation from Rodriguez, asking for time once more. I've never seen that before, but here we are. And the Pilots are down to their final strike. Litsky looking to pick up the well-deserved save. The pitch. Fouled up here. Still 1-2. The 1-2 pitch once more. Missed upstairs, 2-2. Two balls, two strikes, two outs. Red Wings lead by 1. Number 2, Jonathan Rodriguez at the dish. Last hope for the Pilots. The pitch. High fly ball. Center field. It's going to hang up for company out there. And the Red Wings pick up their first win of the season. Their first win at home in the home opener by a final score 8-7 over the Pilots. They weathered the storm there in the middle innings, a flurry of runs by the Pilots in the 5th, 6th, and 7th. And now words being exchanged between the two teams, but cooler heads will prevail. At the end of the day, you just got to be happy that you get to go out to the pitcher's mound and slap hands with your buddies. So, again, Red Wings pick up their first win of the season, their first win at home here in the home opener. Thank you to everyone who tuned in here on the broadcast and for everyone that came here tonight to the stadium to celebrate with us. We'll be back here on Tuesday when we play against the Auburn Double Days. First pitch scheduled for 6:30. I've been Jacob Rodriguez on the play-by-play. Thank everybody for watching and take care.